What's up, boxing fans? Hey, I'm just sitting in my car right now. Just got off of work. You know, looking at all these videos on YouTube. I've been tapped into the boxing, and I've been seeing. It's been a lot of comments. There's been a lot of interviews. Been a lot of media coverage. Is looking great for the sport of boxing. A lot of people got opinion, and let me just add my 2 cents. Let me add my opinion to it. I just feel like honestly we got to be real about this. Let's just stop it. Keith Thurman is gonna dominate Manny Pacquiao. Let's just put it to rest. You gotta look at boxing as a simple sport. You know, most of the time the person that you think is gonna win, the favorite, most of the time is gonna win. Obviously, Keith Thurman is the favorite for a reason, especially against a guy like Manny Pacquiao. Like Pac-Man, watched his fights for a long time. Back in the day when he was fighting Eric Morales and Barrera, and he moved up through the ranks. It looked like, man, this dude Pacquiao got hard. And then you could see that he wasn't the best like overall boxer, but it looked like he just had crazy heart. He had crazy stamina. He had that ferociousness. He was good at punching, but overall, the thing that tripped me out about Manny Pacquiao is when he lost to Eric Morales. The first time he lost to him, right? Eric Morales beat him up boxing, but he came back, knocked Eric Morales out that second fight, right? I'm like, dang, this dude is crazy. He unstoppable, right? Then he started going up in the ranks. He started beating all these top guys. Then when it came to time to fight, but mind you, he was beating like the older fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like he beat De La Hoya. De La Hoya was old. De La Hoya had already lost made all the major fights that as of those years, those major fights like against Hopkins, Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? All those guys like he wouldn't have been, De La Hoya wouldn't have handled Cotto back when Cotto was prime. He wasn't that same back in the day Pernell Whitaker type fighter. Like back in the day when De La Hoya was the man, he was a golden boy. He was killing shit. You feel me? But he wasn't the same. Cotto wasn't the same. Cotto got cheated. I thought Cotto was one of the best fighters, at his time. But Margarito fucked that up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? By cheating and shit. And I just look at Pacquiao when he was trying to fight Mayweather and we turned out all that money for that blood test. I said to myself, yeah, dude cheating. He cheating. It's obvious. And it really was, because then you see like he didn't take the fight with Mayweather for the blood test, and it looked like he got off the blood. He looked like he decided to clean himself up, and then Barrera came up, knocked him out. And then when he fought Mayweather, he didn't look good at all. He looked like he didn't have really nothing left in the tank. You know what I'm saying? And then as of his latest fights, Broner, that wasn't really. Nobody even got hurt in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got hurt. It wasn't a war. It wasn't a good technical fight. It was a pay-per-view fight because of both of them had popularity amongst all of us, and everybody wanted to see what would happen with them two being matched up. But really, Broner had already lost, and he had already been proven not to be, top five in the division. You know what I'm saying? So when I looked at and then on top of that, he the Jeff Horn fight, it was like, ugh, all right, man, you ain't the same. Something is up, and I just look at it like Thurman has fought Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and those two fights alone, you fighting guys that's in their prime. Danny Garcia was undefeated. He was killing shit. Danny Garcia is a fool. He's a beast. You feel me? He ain't no joke. And Thurman got in there and handled him. Thurman got in there against Porter, and that was one of the best fights within the last, man, shit. Who had a better fight than Porter and Thurman overall? That fight was so good. It was like, whoa, you got to see what those two guys had in the tank going the distance. You got to see what those two guys had at the top of their abilities. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it. So I just look at it like shit. People really sleeping on Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman was that dude, man. I'm seeing Keith Thurman fight. I'm thinking like, damn, this dude is a beast. So with that being said, I just feel like, yeah, Keith Thurman is gone. His one thing he does, and okay, this is the Keith Thurman's last fight, against um, what was dude's name? What was his name? Fucking Jose Cito Lopez. Jose Cito Lopez. That was a good ass fight. You call it a tune. He called it a tune-up fight. That was a hell of a fight. Keith Thurman was knocking his ass, clean shots, effective shots, all across the damn ring, and it damn near looked like Jose Cito Lopez was on something because he just wouldn't stop coming. But Keith Thurman didn't stop coming either. And Keith Thurman, one thing about Keith Thurman is he bring that energy. He gonna bring that energy. The fights where, you pushing him, it's like you pushing Keith Thurman almost like a cat, he like some type of fucking leopard or some shit like that, tiger or something. He got fast reflexes with his counter punching. He got power in both hands. He moves very well. He can bounce around the ring. He don't stop being active. He's fast. He's quick. He got energy. Manny Pacquiao got energy until you cut his lights out on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like we done seen Manny Pacquiao get cut, get knocked out, get beat up, outboxed. The times when he looked good was the times that was in question. Before the Mayweather fight, when he didn't want to take them drug tests, the Olympic style drug tests. You know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't like Mayweather didn't really beat him up at all. Mayweather didn't beat him up or none of that shit. But Mayweather did what Mayweather always do to everybody. One round at a time. Getting off the shots that he want to get, being accurate, clean, effective punches. You can see the punches landing. You can see how he's discouraging his fighters, these fighters that's going against him. You can see how he's winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he's cleanly punching them. He's moving. He's making it look easy. You feel me? You got to think like you fighting top level guys, the best in the whole fucking world, better than all of us, better than anybody that ever laced up the gloves. You know what I'm saying? You fighting the top fighters in the world right now to this day. And you making that shit look like a walk in the park, bruh. You ain't even getting hit. You ain't even getting hurt. You ain't even cut. You feel me? So, enough about Mayweather though. But Thurman is the truth, man. Keith one time, Thurman is the real fucking deal, man. Manny Pacquiao, I think what he doing is I think he couldn't get the Mayweather fight, so he looking at other options to see what's out there. I think he picked the right opponent. I got to give Manny Pacquiao credit because he stepped in the ring with the top guys. Thurman is the top guy right now. He's the most proven fighter in the welterweight division. You can't name somebody name one person that's more proven in the welterweight division outside of Manny Pacquiao besides Keith Thurman. You can't say Crawford. You can't say Crawford. You can't say Porter done fought a lot of them. So Porter's solid. Danny Garcia, he lost to Keith Thurman and he lost to Sean Porter. So I don't know. He can't be the top guy, but he right there. You know what I'm saying? He right there. If all those guys fought multiple times, Danny Garcia gonna get his. He gonna get his for sure. You feel me? Because he got that power. You know what I'm saying? And he a beast. You know. But I just look at the fight with Pacquiao and Thurman as an easy fight. I don't want to say easy, cause it ain't gonna be easy for Thurman. But what's the real threat? That's what I'm thinking to myself. Like, I'm looking at Pacquiao like, what's the real threat? He ain't knocking nobody out no more. Shit, he ain't knocking nobody out. He damn near at the end of his career. Thurman's career is shit hot like fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? So I look at like what can a fighter, what is the weakness? And to me, the weakness with Pacquiao is his ability to rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? His ability to rise to the occasion against a fighter that's obviously better than him. We all know Manny Pacquiao, he raw, but we don't really know how raw he really is because we don't know when he was clean, when he was not clean. He ain't, now I want to clarify, he ain't never, not that I know of, he ain't got no positive drug test, but just the fact that he was knocking everybody out and then all of a sudden he stopped knocking everybody out, come on now. Something is up, man. I read in between the lines, so I mean, shit, you can't tell me, you feel me? You can't tell me, you know, I know what time it is. I mean, you on something, bruh. You on something. But yeah, Keith Thurman, man, that nigga raw, man. That nigga raw. That nigga raw, bro. When you see Keith Thurman's fights, they always exciting. He always bring it. And he got a lot to say outside the ring that makes sense. A lot of the shit he be saying makes sense. Now, he want to retire Manny Pacquiao about that. Yeah. Of course you fucking do. Because that's what he should say. To me, that's what he should be thinking. Shit, that's what he thinking. You feel me? Of course you gonna be thinking that shit, man. Man, it's time for him to go. He picked the wrong one this time, Jack. That's real. You know what I mean? Because I mean, shit. You got Errol Spence, who, yeah, Errol Spence, good ass fighter. He been whooping ass, but he ain't been whooping ass like. I mean, he beat Kell Brook, but Kell Brook had already lost to Golovkin though. He'd already lost to Triple G. He was already. It's just like the Cotto thing. Once you get beat up, it's kind of like, damn, like you ain't the same no more. You ain't the same no more, bruh. I'm sorry to say. Kell Brook, good ass fighter, but he wasn't the same when he fought Errol Spence. And then outside of the Kell Brook, Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia, which that was a big ass mismatch. So really, Mikey Garcia, he ain't even really lost no cool points because he went up weight divisions to fight Errol Spence when he didn't really have to do that. He just wanted to get in there because he felt like he was that nigga. You feel me? You feel me? Like, fuck it. I mean, I'm trying to make history, man. Shit, I want to, motherfucker. I'm tired of this shit. I'm trying to be that dude. You feel me? I want everybody talking about me, and I'm about to get paid for it. So he was on that hype, in my opinion, you know, which I can't knock him for that. You tried. Hey, and the results was the results. But as far as Errol Spence, he don't really get no cool points for that. You get some cool points because Mikey Garcia was undefeated. You know, he was a good ass fighter. But when I look, Mikey Garcia fought Robert Easter. We just saw what Robert Easter did in his last fight. Absolutely nothing. Shit. On TV, like, bruh, what is you? Who is you, bruh? I thought you was raw. You all got walking around with the chains on, all y'all ganging and shit, nigga, kicking it, making money and shit, but wait a minute. You know you a boxer, right? You know you supposed to be whooping ass, right? You ain't doing that. Mikey Garcia beat him, but then he went up right after that, fought fucking Errol Spence. Like, come on, bro, you trying to fight a guy that's just as skilled as you, but he bigger than you. Mikey Garcia looked like if they was the same size, equal size, he would have had a chance. But it looked like Errol Spence was just hitting him so fucking hard, he just couldn't really. He was like, damn, I gotta protect myself. You feel me? I'm trying to go home after this. You know, because I mean, shit, he could do so much, but if you ain't hurt nobody, then hell, and you just getting hurt, then hell yeah, you gonna have to protect yourself. It's time to stop. It's time to stop throwing so many punches. It's time for me to start covering the fuck up. The punches was coming fast, but Errol Spence, I want to see what he gonna do with Sean Porter, but because to me that's a hell of a fight, bro. That I like shots out to those guys for fighting each other, man, because that's some real shit right there. That's gonna be a good one. Porter got that tenacity. He got that physical gift. He come hard, he go hard to go home. You feel me? And Errol Spence, he ain't been tested to that at that level yet. He haven't. You can say that Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook, yes, but at the same time, he didn't get beat up. You feel me? It would kind of look like damn near like the Thurman fight almost, where Sean got hit with a lot of clean punches, and his punches was more like all over the place. It's hard to see. He throws so many, it's hard to see what's clean, and he didn't hurt Kell Brook or knock him down or nothing. So yeah, you feel me? You getting outboxed. It's easy. But as far as Errol Spence, he don't seem like the type of fighter that's just about to be clean punching Sean Porter, and Sean Porter not getting his. Sean Porter gonna get his too. That's another fight as well. But as far as the Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao fight, Manny Pacquiao is past his prime. He's not the same fighter. We've seen him recent, and he hasn't looked good. He hasn't. Let's just be real. He hasn't, man. And Keith Thurman, he does look good. Shit, I don't give a damn. He got hurt against homeboy, but at the same time, shit, how did he bounce back? You feel me? That bounce back was off the chain. Bounce back, throwing hard punches. He hit dudes so many times, it was like, damn, I don't know how he didn't knock him out. You feel me? He was hitting him with clean ass punches. Bow, bow, bow. He was banking him. But that's just my opinion on it, man. So let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments, man. I'm just a discussion about boxing, man. That's how I feel about it. And how y'all feel about it, man. All right, we out.